What's up, dude?
Hi.
Making it happen.
I think.
All
Whoa. Maybe.
right. So I'm gonna turn my shit up. I was trying to get closer up on the microphone.
I don't know. You're pretty high on your levels.
Okay. How about right there? How's that sound?
I think that should work. Oh, that was loud.
All right, hold on. How about that? How does that work?
I think that's. Let me see what peaks. Ha! Yeah, that's about
Is that
what
is
yours
you have
is.
to do
Yours is
Mr. Hanky? Is
constant.
that
Let me see. There we go.
is Mr. Hanky the test that you used it right there?
Was Mr. Hanky? Is that what he sounds like? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never South Parked very much.
No. He does, in fact, yeah.
Man. Oh God, are we gonna be able to get Skylar in?
He his microphone is either really good or he was just like rolling around in bags of chips.
Oh yeah, man. He had a lot of background noise.
Like scuttlebutt.
What's a scuttlebutt? Hold on, I gotta turn off this air conditioner. It's gonna be loud.
Because I'm sitting very still. It's fucking pouring here right now.
It always gets hot. Thank you. That was very considerate. Okay. Ah, that's more better.
Yeah, I got some nice indoor OG Kush.
Oh.
I got a buddy. The guy that I get it from is a buddy of mine. He lives up on the lake, and we go up and we just go fishing and get baked and shit.
Oh, that's nice.
I guess you can call it fishing. We haven't really caught any fish yet. The act of fishing. I've unsuccessfully fished. I was laughing because I was like, do I even have to get a fishing license? You shouldn't have to get a fishing license until you catch one fucking fish.
Oh no, you gotta if you're standing near the water with a fishing pole, you gotta have a fishing license. It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Well, I suck at it.
Oh, something I was gonna suggest we could do. I wonder if that's how easy that shit is. Well, it might add another variable on the things. I was wondering if we should all record our own audio locally, and just in case something goes shitty um with this live shit. There he
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Hello?
there's the man.
What's up?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
boy.
I can do that on my side. I can record my audio.
Uh,
Is my mic any? Damn it! I just turned it up. Is it any lower now?
You sound
It
really good right
is.
now.
Sweet. Okay, cool. 48. That's the magic. Whoa! Why are you going up? What are you doing? Okay, there we go.
what?
It just started going up as I was talking. Okay.
So,
Oh,
probably Sean is watching a baby in Mississippi right now.
Definitely.
yeah, we just never heard back from him.
I didn't know if he could. I mean, I didn't know if maybe like he could have gotten on his laptop. I didn't know, but I wasn't gonna push him
Right.
since he's on business, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Let me. Oh, I was gonna pull up the list of all of them.
Did you see the picture of Sean holding that sign that said "Cena sits to pee"?
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's good.
awesome, dude. Like the balls on that dude to walk in there with that shit.
There we are. Okay, as far as structure, I'm not real sure. Like, we could just kind of lay it down.
Right.
Hold on.
Okay, my
Whoa.
audio broke out there for a second.
No.
Oh, so where'd we land on the name? Do you guys want to go with shoot show?
We can.
Big old steaming, big old steamy nice shoot show.
It's been a real shoot show.
Yeah, I really like that. I think.
Whoa. What happened to Tyler? Did we lose you just then? Uh-oh.
What's going on?
I don't hear Tyler. He was in the middle of talking and then he was
I
gone.
know.
Fuck. Tyler, are you there? And he's dead.
Oh no. That was weird.
Where's the chat? There we go.
Yeah, so I was supposed to do too.
That sounded terrifying.
What?
What is that?
Oh, that's my fucking front door. My roommate was
Oh my god. It sounded like the beginning of Thriller.
I wish I could remember any line that Vincent Price said in that beginning of that video.
Oh shit. Tyler Toops left group chat.
Let's probably try to rejoin. Need to put some WD-40 on that front door for sure.
Oh, let me see that chat. Oh my god. Look at the message.
What?
His internet just went down.
Did it? What did
Fucking
he say it on
hell.
Facebook or something?
He just sent it on Facebook. Fuck. Does God not want this to happen?
Right?
A sign? I took Far Cry back, motherfuck!
No!
Damn it! Okay, well, fuck. Let me think. We're two out of 4 right now.
Right? I know. I was like, no, I need you, Tyler. You can remember what happened on Raw better than me. I just watched SmackDown, so it's fresh in my memory. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
wait,
Oh.
hold on, wait,
hey.
man. What's up?
What the? Your internet just fucking came back fast.
It's kind of storming, but it seems like it's
Uh-oh.
past.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! No.
We can still hear you. Oh,
No, he's gone again.
he's gone again. Damn it.
Damn it!
Oh.
Ah.
It's like
No.
a distress signal. Oh, you're pretty clear right now. I wish it would just instantly stop raining there right now.
Send help, boys. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just trying to think. Is it like?
I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's crackly. That like it kind of goes. You're what's that? What's it remind me of? It's like
Like that movie Frequency?
It's going good right now.
It'll do that.
Yeah. It'll sound all like, yeah, I know. I can't describe how it sounds, but you would know exactly what we were talking about if you heard it.
I'm in the future.
I mean, you've been pretty good for the last like few times you've talked. At least for me, it's been clear.
Well, that fucking sucks. I don't know. Rusev Day and Rusev Day.
Rusev Day. Are you saying your last goodbyes to us?
Are you having a stroke? There was never any storm, was there? It's Rusev Day, and then just Paul limp.
Damn.
He sat bolt upright in his bed. He looked me in the eye, clear as day, and he said, "Rusev Day." Oh, I wish I knew those words that he says, like when he comes out.
Marshka.
Yeah.
See, you're going pretty good right now. It hasn't really like.
Yeah,
cut
I'm
out.
trying to see if it's going to be consistent enough because we don't want to drop in the middle of things.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to fuck things up. This might end up being a two-man operation.
Well, in that case, I don't know. Should we? Fuck.
I mean, we can try again. I mean, all I'm doing is laying tile tomorrow, and I'll be home more than likely.
I got nothing going on tomorrow.
Yeah, is it storming there tomorrow?
I fucking better not be. Usually around here, it just storms for a little while.
I mean, do we want to?
The Lord puts obstacles in front of us.
That's right. We will prevail. I mean, do you want to try though, like right now? Because I mean, like I said, it's been going good for a second. I mean, unless you don't want to risk it cutting out again.
Like it's weird. Like when I talk, my little avatar doesn't even pop up.
Mine neither. I keep thinking you guys can't hear me. It's literally just been Ryan's face forever.
Really? Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Things are popping up. Tyler's just a little more inconsistent, but they're popping.
They're popping.
Let's see. Well, we'll leave it up to you, Tyler. Do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm as long as I don't like. If y'all tell me that I start cutting out, then you know it starts getting shitty. Then we'll call it. But I mean, I'm down to talk.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like run off and play Far Cry or anything.
Oh, we
Right.
knew it. We knew it was the truth.
He's all messing with the wires right now.
Oh yeah. There's some crackly papers. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I think there's a hole in the roof.
Snap! Did that one do it? No shit. Pull another one. I didn't even know it was supposed to storm. It just started storming like crazy out of nowhere. I don't even think it's raining anymore though.
I read this wrong. I thought it said Asuka versus Jamie Foxx for who she faced this week.
Jamie Foxx, the black dude?
talent. I thought it said that, but it's Jamie Frost. That's who she faced this week. Was that one? Chick.
Oh yeah, but that was so random because they cut to her for like a little interview and she talked a bunch of shit, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this chick?" And nobody is the answer.
Yeah, apparently that was literally like her first match ever. Like she's just been like a manager in another promotion, but they liked her look.
I guess they just go, was she local? You know, usually they go for local jobbers. Well, good for her. I mean, losing to Asuka is nothing to be nothing to be shook about.
And see, then it kind of makes sense why they gave her an interview since she's like a manager. She already knew how to like talk, I guess, probably.
Yeah, she did okay.
You right?
I mean, shit, given some of the other people that are stiff as like fucking Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan is the funny one, man.
All right, we wanna try to do one. Have you guys ever podcasted before? Done it before? It's extremely awkward because you're pretending that you're talking to people when nobody really is listening at right then. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I guess we'll do like a little intro thing, and we can just do this one. Can be like it doesn't have to like. Are we looking at trying to do like an hour, or are we like, you know, better part of 45 kind of thing around there?
Yeah,
Right,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Or well, just for
Definitely
this
don't want to
one.
make it like 3 hours. We don't
Oh,
want to be like
God.
raw.
Sprawling epic.
We'll all have to drink coffee and roll up
Remember
our
that time we were
sleeves.
talking about other stuff?
We'll
Okay.
recap what we talked about halfway through it. A bunch.
Moments ago.
Okay, I guess I'll do the little introductory. This is weird. I should have channeled the cornet. Hello again, everybody. Alright. So I'll count it in. Oh God, this is awkward. Alright.
Shoot show.
3,
Shoot show. Shoot show.
Oh, it started off with a laugh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first, hopefully the first of many, of the Shoot Show. It is my honor and privilege to be here discussing. I'm gonna start over because I have no fucking idea what I should have smoked when I got home from the gym.
It was going good.
I should have
realized
smoked
that
more.
That I got out of sequence there.
It was going good.
Yeah, let me see here. My little window's popping around. It's fucking distracting.
Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what happened on Rawson's. I can't remember even though it's been 3 days.
Yeah, something about shooting people in Montana.
I remember the Miz was almost breaking up. Sorry, trying to do the intro.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans of all makes and models. I am happy to introduce you to the very first, hopefully of many, of the Shoot Show. My name is Ryan Clare. It is my honor and privilege to introduce also Tyler Toops.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll do a little sign off. Shout out, little hello. And as well as Skylar Blank.
Hi. I know what I want to say. Am I the only one that thinks when the Bludgeon Brothers are coming out that they look like they're about to kiss every time?
I mean, well, now I'm gonna want it to happen.
They always get so close, and he's so close to that sheet mask flips.
I'm really happy that's what you lead off with. That's what you want everybody to know you.
Yeah, I feel like
First
that
impression.
was like an anecdote you would tell about your life, like
You know,
like
nice
you're
to
on
meet
Jeopardy.
You know, the Bludgeon Brothers are about a stiff breeze away from peck on the lips. Have you ever?
Be like
I noticed it today.
on Jeopardy.
Well, before we get too deep into the homoeroticism that's, truthfully in all of us, let's clear the air. Let's let you know what you're getting yourself into. The Shoot Show is exactly what it almost sounds like. It's wrestling fans just giving their unsolicited opinions about things. Term from the industry known as shooting, doing a shoot, working yourself into a shoot. All the little hot phrases that a wrestling fan may pick up on Reddit threads and what have you. just the creaking of chairs. But here you'll find hopefully a mixed bag of opinions. Talking about wrestling. Personally, I only know what Daddy Vince has fed me. WWE really. Since he ate WCW in the early 2000s, that's all I've had. That's all I've really ever seen. But hopefully, we'll bring you a little bit more than just what you'll find on what are they even on? I'm a streamer. Are the USA?
Yeah, USA Network.
It's on USA.
Both of them are on USA.
Hulu.
Yeah.
I watch them on Hulu. I don't know, a lot of stuff on YouTube. But you guys have different kind of followings and things. Like I've seen you guys post and talk about the Ring of Honor or something. I never really.
Yes. Oh, man, what's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. Ring of
Yeah,
Honor is pretty good though. They always have long, epic matches. Not as long as New Japan though.
I need to get into that.
Into Ring of Honor. Yeah,
Yeah. I gotta watch it on the internet though, because I don't get the channels. It's
Dang it.
it's that bootleg.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Well-
put it up on their website usually like the day after or something.
I don't know
really?
what shied me away from it. Same thing, I guess. Impact. Something about TNA has probably had a lot to do with the freaking weird ass octagon or hexagon. Is it
Hexagon, 6 sides, yeah.
freaking hexagon?
No,
Just
I
immediately.
think they went back to the squared circle actually.
Oh, did
Not
they?
that long ago. I haven't watched in a minute, but I'm pretty sure they went back to it. Yeah.
I remember turning on when I heard a little whispering of Sting coming back, and I just saw this silliness
remember
going
that.
on.
yeah,
But it seemed like where everybody went.
it feels like a gimmick. The multi-sided ring.
Yeah, but they've got. I mean, something about part.
I
of
liked it,
works.
but I heard it like it hurts a lot more. I guess, so I could understand why they wouldn't want it really. But who
Yeah, I
knows?
don't
It's like a
know.
lot stiffer, I guess.
I just knew I saw a lot of aged wrestlers that I used to love just in vignettes from TNA Impact. I saw a lot of Ric Flair, some solid Ric Flair, some Kurt Angle who's back in all of our lives, but things like Kevin Nash and a little Twilight Hogan. It was just like, do I want to see it? Kind of like seeing a relative in their deathbed. Do I really want to see that, or do I want to remember the good times? So I just kind of stepped away.
But they have good people too. I mean, the newer people, they had Loki, who is pretty cool.
Yeah, I low key.
Yeah.
I would imagine that it's the way you said it is it spelled different from the Norse god.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like
It's like a low dash key.
Oh, he's
A low
I
key.
can already tell. I love him. I'm looking him up right now.
oh, Cornette fucking hates him, man. Cornette
Yes,
shoots
then I'm
on him.
definitely gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, Cornette shoots on him for he kicks some dude and knocks him out, and then Cornette's like, and you don't pin the guy, you wake him up and you keep hitting him with stuff.
I love when he's even at a loss of what he's gonna say. He just, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, come on. He's just had enough.
Yeah,
He's perpetually had enough.
what was? Oh man, he was going off. He was going off today about, or he was going off the other day about Daniel Bryan, not in a bad way, but just like that they're probably going to use him wrong.
Oh yeah, they definitely will.
That
Like
they
from
should.
what I've seen with Bailey, even it's I could pretty well bet.
Cornette had said that they should have had like they should have Roman come out and like fuck Daniel Bryan up and like drop him on his head and shit and make everybody think that he fucked him up, and then Daniel Bryan fight back, and then next year's WrestleMania Bryan beats him for the title.
I love it.
He was like, hey,
The thing I don't love is Roman holding it for a year.
well, shit.
He'll lose it. It'll bounce around. Somebody will get it. Fucking Dolph Ziggler will have it for 17 minutes, and then who else?
Dolph.
I figured a year was
Joe.
being nice. I figure he'll probably have it until Vince dies.
Yes.
I don't understand. Just I don't know. I'm starting to almost come around on Roman, and I know that they're using me.
I like
me
him.
so hard.
He's not like my favorite, but I mean, seeing him live, I was pretty impressed. He's a good worker.
Yeah, I mean it's
in his blood. He comes off kind of stale on the mic, and I think everybody just associates him with Daniel Bryan and going out.
yeah. I mean,
Ever since
yeah,
he won that Rumble.
well, that year anybody who
forgive
wasn't
him.
Daniel Bryan was gonna get killed.
It's
Yeah.
crazy to go back and watch that Rumble as like a social experiment, because the crowd literally fucking hijacks that fucking show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, what was it? Rey Mysterio came out.
Yeah, he came out at 30 and they
Chorus of boo.
booed him.
Has Rey Mysterio ever been booed?
I don't
he
think
knows
so.
What that means.
Yeah,
He left after that. What does that say?
yeah, they were
Wow.
booing at the fact that he wasn't Daniel Bryan.
and then the next year they had Batista win. I think, or was that the same year?
No,
No,
it
I
was
think it was the year after because again, everyone wanted Daniel Bryan because they're like they're gonna make it up this year, and then no.
I mean, really, since this past year with Shinsuke, it's been since I think probably Edge won that like the crowd actually got what they wanted,
Right.
Yeah, I
which is a
think
long stretch.
that's kind of the gimmick that's wearing thin. It's that they kind of tease giving you what you want, except for this year, I guess. But then just yank it back. So it's almost you have to second guess yourself and then second guess that second guess when you're trying to figure out who's going to win. But this year, with Shinsuke, we got what we wanted, I guess. I mean,
I think that Rumble was awesome from start to finish.
Yeah,
It
it really
was.
was.
Like no fluff really, like no stupid pointless people for the most part.
Yeah,
It was
unlike
the best one.
Royal Rumble. Vicky Guerrero. I mean, I'm glad she's doing well, but we didn't need that many excuse me's. We certainly didn't need that many.
That was ridiculous.
I loved every excuse me.
Really?
I really enjoyed seeing. I was never until that night, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy to see you again. It's one night. I missed you just a little.
And then the instant gratification of seeing them all flip her out.
Right.
Yeah, she took that tumble pretty well, actually.
Well, I mean, she was falling on some pretty sturdy cans.
Well, the whole women's, they're sort of cloning everything. Well, as they should, women's division, they should have versions of every match for the ladies, I guess. As far as big name things like the Royal Rumble, I like the Hell in the Cell. That was cool. But where is that? Do you think that would still be happening with Ronda or without Ronda Rousey, or do you think maybe that's happening? I mean, is it just like a side effect of Ronda Rousey? The reason I'm saying this, I'm just scrolling through things and I saw that interview that she did on ESPN.
Yeah, on First Take.
God, for a
oh, it's a mess.
For a fence.
Was she taking credit for things?
Ronda Rousey. Well, it was just like I didn't know how to take her.
In the interview, super defensive.
She got as soon as I can't remember the guy
Kellerman.
Kellerman, as soon as he referenced her time in UFC.
He was kissing her ass too.
He kind of was.
Kissing her ass big time.
He said it's sort of like any, say an athlete does a movie, you start the interview referencing their time in athletics, it's like, yeah, you're a big star on the court, but now they were kind of doing that same thing. And this Kellerman mentioned her in UFC and said, when did you decide that you were gonna not fight anymore? And she was, I never said that.
Oh no, that was whatever, Jeff Golick.
Oh, Jeff Golick. Yeah, I didn't think that name.
She had two awkward interviews.
Did she really?
Yeah, she had a really bad one with Kellerman too.
Oh, I don't know the Kellerman.
Yeah,
the one that she got super defensive on and said she never said she wasn't fighting. It's like, no, I think Holly Holm told you weren't fighting anymore. But that's beside the point. She got very defensive and was kind of weird. He said, what was his line? Like, so do you think you'll go back in time to fighting? She said, I can't go back in time. That's the question you're gonna ask me.
Yeah.
No, back, comma in time.
Yeah.
Will you go back, comma in time? Maybe is that how you'd write it? I don't know.
She Belichicked that.
Yeah, it was odd. It would have been a great heel interview. But
that's what I was saying. That's like I posted that on the group, and I was saying it would have been a fantastic if they'd have brought her in as a heel, which they should have. She could have been doing that, but otherwise, it's just really weird.
Well, it would have been a great heel interview if she had not, then compared wrestling to fight choreography, which in a movie, which is
come on,
sort of. I mean, maybe for spots that you're working out, but. It's more than that. We all know it's more than that. And I can't imagine she made just a whole lot of friends, off of those interviews. Apparently there's another awkward interview.
Yeah, well, and the other one, the guy was saying to her, he was praising her and saying, you're so great, and almost all athletes lose. No, and why do you think people put so much attention on your loss? Why do you think it was such a big deal? And she was just like, hmm, hmm, hmm. Like she was just wouldn't really answer. And
Wow.
he was saying, some people say bad things, and some people say that you're overrated. And her line was, well, people like to say things and hide behind saying other people said it when that's their opinion. And he was like, well, do you think that's my opinion? And she just went, I don't know.
Well, then
Oh my
what are you
God.
doing?
It's bad, man. And I feel like and I love Rhonda. I mean, I've been a fan of her for years, and I think it's really a self-esteem thing. I think as tough as she is, I think she still suffers with that self-esteem, and anytime she hears that word loss, she just a switch flips, and she doesn't know how to handle herself.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
take
definitely still a
criticism.
sore spot for her.
She, I mean, she's famous off the back of UFC. She has to expect that's going to be talked about. She could choose to handle it like a boss and not like a weird heel that she's not.
Yeah, it was sort of uncomfortable, and it sort of made her, you know, I didn't like how she kind of danced between, it seemed, kayfabe and not. Like at the end of the interview that I saw, that she referenced, I didn't make, I had a couple run-ins with some coworkers when I first started wrestling. So, and everybody thinks like, oh man, did she, you think of who was it that got kicked out of the Miz got kicked out of the locker room for eating
Yeah,
chicken over somebody's open bag. Did she do something
Yeah.
like that? And she says, well, Dana Brooke thought that I shouldn't be there. And it was just like, okay, so we're back. You just, smartened up the whole world and now we're back. So I don't know.
I feel like they're just pushing her too fast.
Yeah. And not to always circle back to Cornette, but he had a great plan for her, how he would book her. And it was a year-long build-up. And and I want to just recite it, but he recited like
Hitting him with
scripture, like
potatoes.
most Cornette quotes. But it was a slow build, feed her jobbers for a year, build her up similar to what they're doing to Asuka, but take advantage of well, she's got a lot of heat from people. People want to come and see her mess up. Like people are like, "Oh, she got her head kicked in UFC. Let's see what's going on in the wrestling world." I mean, that gets eyes, and I mean, any reaction is a good reaction in wrestling.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing her beat up some jobbers for a year. Worked for Braun.
Yeah, he was beating them up four at a time.
God,
That was
I
good
love
stuff.
I love when they give them unnamed like people. It's just like, yeah, here's to Vince McGillicuddy. He's
Yeah.
a local contractor. He found his way backstage, and then they just end up putting him. Oh God, the Bludgeon Brothers are my favorite ones.
You
That is
don't
the
even
jobber
have a
eaters.
name tag.
Why don't you just go ahead and night out?
You know how many nameless henchmen I've disposed of over the years?
Look at you. You haven't even got a name tag. Oh, this is just gonna fall into bad Austin
The
Powers.
the Bludgeon Brothers, they're building them really well though. In contrast, I think they've been doing a great job with them.
Yeah, they're showing them a lot of respect, having them come out and just basically destroy everybody. Like they're not offering them much, humanity. that 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 Xavier Woods little stunt. I mean, the way Xavier Woods, I believe I don't know what the name of their little double team finisher is, but onto that,
Probably something with sledgehammers.
yeah, something bludgeony, slam straight down onto that the steel chairs or steel steps.
Yeah,
Oh no.
he sold the hell out of it too.
Oh my God, he was convulsing. Like
Yeah,
it took a very discreet reach for the hand squeeze from the ref. Like I noticed that.
I was kind of watching to be like, yo, did he hit his head? Like they did a good job of it.
Oh man, yeah, they've done a great job of making them just terrifying.
And they've come a long way from the stupid poems in the woods.
Oh yeah,
Lest we
are
forget.
weird.
Oh man,
Like
their little nursery rhymes.
Up is down, down is up.
When they would introduce themselves like Pokemon, that's what would crack me up.
Harper, I choose you.
Dude, Luke Harper has that crazy will, love you till you die in his cabin kind of look in his eye.
Yeah, for sure.
He is awesome, man. He is such a badass dude. I want to see him do well.
Man, he's got that creepy look, and like I believe it. Like my very first ever live show, we went to see. It was a SmackDown show. It was on Super Bowl Sunday, and we went there, and thank God the Bludgeon Brothers were there because I got to experience that presence, and they really are one of those teams that just. I mean, I didn't understand how big they were until I saw them. It's like a giraffe. Like it's tall, but you don't understand. You don't really get it. And God, they were frightening. They were terrifying.
Yeah, that's the same thing I thought when I saw Roman. Like those guys, they're way bigger than you think.
Oh man, and those hammers! What the fuck are those? Are those props? They
for sure. They move them too easily.
When the Bludgeon Brothers came and just cleared the ring out, Luke Harper swung, and obviously he was just going for the sound it would hit on the ring. But God, he swung that hammer, and I think Corey Graves, he almost took Kofi Kingston's head off or decapitated Kofi Kingston. And yeah, he was swinging for the fences. They're scary dudes.
I think that they could become champions.
That would be cool. I'd like some scary champions.
I mean, I think it would be weird to build them up otherwise, and
Yeah, I don't know. Braun Strowman should be champion.
For sure. Not Hulk Hogan, like I've been hearing. I'm like, that'd be so weird. I've heard that's one of the things is he could be his partners.
Oh my God.
That'd be so weird.
Oh my God. Hulk Hogan and like some weird, scary ghost that's following him.
Are they really talking about Hulk Hogan coming back?
Well, he'll at least like be an ambassador, like a SmackDown GM or something. The returning to the ring thing is stupid because he had like hip surgery.
I read that WWE put out a statement that said they were just like trying to find a way to use him to help other people learn from his mistakes.
Oh.
And that he was under no contract with the WWE. Which is scathing.
It seems a little extreme.
Like,
right.
But I mean, true.
Yeah.
Like they bring him in like the DUI guy.
He's got Gawker money though.
Yeah. He shut down a whole website.
Oh my God. Yeah, he already had Hulk Hogan money and now he's got Gawker money.
Well, he didn't have a lot of Hulk Hogan money. Linda took quite a bit.
That's right. I forgot about her. I used to watch
Hogan Knows
the show.
Best.
Yeah.
Me too. I love that show. They were so innocent at the time.
Oh man. Let's see. So should we touch on WrestleMania since it's a week away and it seems like everything's still up in the air.
Oh, I'm gonna touch.
I mean, they've got
Oh God.
Touch all over that WrestleMania. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be so long. Like they have a bunch of matches already.
Oh my God, that's the only downside about it is that it's like there's even if it's the best lineup ever, I just don't know if I can be excited for 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, supposedly it's gonna be like 6 hours either.
No way.
It'll probably be like a 2-hour pre-show and
like
4-hour show.
2-hour pre-show.
Why?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like 6 hours, maybe even longer.
Yeah, and
because they make it longer every year.
Why do they do that? Don't they want it to be kind of exclusive? Like, I mean, if everybody's on WrestleMania, what the hell?
I mean, yeah. I don't really care for the battle royals.
Oh, right. We got 2 battle royals now. Not the Moolah.
No,
No, it's
No.
just the women's.
it is the women's. But did you see the new trophy?
You have to look up the new trophy if you haven't,
Shaped
Ryan.
like a damn uterus.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, the trophy is shaped like a
I
uterus.
thought it was the Photoshop when I saw it.
It
until I
is
actually watched Raw.
it's so ridiculous. Like I couldn't believe it when I was looking at it.
I'm misspelling everything. God, people are probably can hear the keystrokes and you're like, he should have had it by now.
It's beyond ridiculous. But I mean, I guess that's what they're going for. I don't know.
Oh my God. That's a uterus.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely is.
What else could it be?
No, I don't know. I have no idea. It's so strange.
I don't know. It's a uterus, that's all.
And they're gonna fight for that uterus.
Fight for that gold uterus.
Golden uterus.
Oh my God! Literally, somebody. I'm sure it's just fans putting it in the right place, but an actual diagram of a uterus is.
They call it like the Golden Uterus Battle Royal.
Trophy. Oh man, it did have. Well, they were scrambling for a new design, I guess, because the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, that had that disappointing form on it. What is that? Is upsetting.
I bet that Moolah topper off the trophy is on the hood ornament of Vince McMahon's car now.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Nice.
God damn it, pal.
Come in here. It's a damn rib.
Find your girl in any town. 200. Let's see. Yeah, man. Yeah, what? That doesn't look like Moolah from her prime.
No.
They got her like, oh.
It's like that creepy Lucille Ball statue that they had to replace.
Oh, that's a strange trophy.
But I mean, good for them. It might be a time when it's something could happen with the. I still want to see Carmella cash in.
Yeah, when is that? Is there a time limit on the Money in the Bank?
Yeah, it's 1 year. So whenever Money in the Bank is this year,
she better do it. She better do it quick.
Yeah, it's like 4 months away.
Because Asuka's about to have the belt.
I feel like she's gonna go to Raw. Carmella.
I wonder if she could show up on Raw and use the belt, use the briefcase over there.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know the official briefcase rules, but I'm pretty sure she can go cash it in on Raw.
Nia Jax could use her like a toothpick.
I know, that's why I'm really hoping like Nia wins at WrestleMania and then like Carmella cashes in and takes it instantly, so she don't have to fight her. It's like a broken down, beaten Nia.
Oh, you think she might just do a run in at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. And
that'd be pretty
Carmella's
cool.
gonna.
Well,
I don't know about that one.
I mean, they're solidifying the pay-per-views now, so it makes sense that the briefcase is universal now. Maybe.
Right.
That's true, but I don't know. So, I guess while we're still talking about the women's division, our big matches at WrestleMania: Bayley, Sasha, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss.
Wait, are Sasha and Bayley having a match?
Are they not?
I thought they were going to be in the Royal Women's Battle Royal.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, I thought they were just building up for. Are they still announcing?
Because Bayley texted Sasha that.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Oh my God! Did you notice how they had him fighting in front of lockers like high school kids?
It was. God. This is why they need to stop letting men write the women's storylines.
I was telling my wife I thought they were going to brawl into a science lab.
God. Yeah, I'm sick of these storylines basically boiling down to like this high school bullshit. Like I heard you were talking about me. Like what?
She's ugly and fat.
Like yes, Nia Jax's entire motivation for all this is her friend called her fat.
Although Bayley absolutely crushed Sasha with that comeback.
Yeah, she did.
You're like, yeah, how long did you have it? Like, okay,
Yeah.
like a day. Damn it. Like,
That was good.
That's
So is
funny.
Sasha finally a heel, or was Bailey the heel, or is it just
Sasha
two
should
friends
always be a heel.
fighting?
I
For
don't know.
real, I believe
it'd be
that.
funny if they just had them both heel turn. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Swerve.
Yes.
I've learned that I'm
Predict that,
usually just
Smirks.
agreeing with Corey Graves. Whatever he's talking about, I was like, yep, me too.
Right. I like how he's like a super mark for all the like the broken Matt Hardy and Rusev Day, while all the other announcers are like, ugh.
Oh God, yeah. What is up with the Michael Cole disrespect on Matt Hardy?
I feel like
He's Vince's mouthpiece basically for that.
Was that? Do you think that was Michael Cole, or do you think that was instructed? Like the whole what did he say? He's like,
I read
"Oh,
that-
this is obnoxious."
I read that they were worried that people weren't going to like it, so they were trying to get out in front of it. Like, oh well, we don't know what's up with it.
We knew it was gonna be weird.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a safe bet, I guess. But I mean, I feel like anybody who's, like an actual fan of wrestling, or I mean, it's kind of hard to say if you're, if you're a fan of wrestling, you'll like this, but you should be able to see the fun in it. I mean, the Matt Hardy, the broken or woken Matt Hardy character is just it's on so many different levels. Like, that it's supposed to be stupid, but it is
Right.
stupid. But he's doing it on purpose. Like, how much of this, is on purpose, and how much of this is Matt Hardy, maybe being cheesy.
His broken brilliance.
But then you're like, wait, it's supposed to be cheesy, and it hurts. I have to sit back on the couch and just make sense of it in my mind before I can keep watching.
I liked when he was trying to decide between, what was it, like a wheelchair and a lawnmower?
Oh, it was mower of lawns and
Share of wheels,
Pair of wheels.
mower of lawns, share of wheels.
So I saw a picture of did he and Matt Hardy like hug? I saw a picture of them hugging, and I didn't know, like,
Talking
so
about
I
Bray
don't know if
Wyatt?
yeah, Bray Wyatt.
It seems like
I
they're
think he's gonna be
framing,
like a disciple.
Bray Wyatt exactly come back as a teamed up with Matt Hardy. Yeah,
like
hey,
to see
did you see the extra little clip with the finding Bray Wyatt's lantern in the water? Oh yeah, Senior Benjamin found
Oh, that like cleanup video.
yeah, he found the lantern, and he goes and he gives it to Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy very theatrically gives it to his child.
Oh my! I would like.
Yes.
I want to see Bray come back as the Cape Fear version.
Oh man, if you haven't seen that video, you gotta check it out. Matt Hardy's wearing this sweet pirate shirt. It's so billowy, and
Oh, I've
it's,
seen it because of the Seinfeld meme.
yeah, it's like, yeah, it looks just like Jerry
Puffy shirt,
Seinfeld.
yeah, the puffy shirt.
I don't want to be a pirate.
No, I'm hoping like Broken Bray, since he's already weird, he just comes back as like a normal person with like a normal haircut, and he wears like a button-up shirt or something.
Hi, I work at H&R Block down the
Hello.
street. Have you
I'm-
filed yet?
I'm still thinking
I'm
about.
Brayson.
I'm still thinking about Seinfeld getting pirate heckles. Avast ye, matey. There's no comeback for that.
A vast G. Oh God.
Sorry.
So Bray Wyatt though coming back for in the Woken universe, man, that's pretty cool.
I'd like to
could
see
get
him
down
do something with him. I mean, he's a good worker.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love Bray Wyatt. His
Me
Me
promos
too.
are on another level.
He
He's
just
like
he just
doing.
it just, I don't know, something about it. Like, it's like one note. It's really good, but it's just one note.
He's. I mean, he's like acting. Yeah, he's the only one that I get the feeling of acting, from his promos. Especially this past week on SmackDown, AJ Styles and Shinsuke. Shinsuke's getting better and better. Like his English is, I
Oh,
feel
man.
like
Right.
coming
I
away. But
always
AJ
laugh.
Styles' English is kind of going away. Like it's kinda getting worse. Hey,
It's
I
too
wanna
emotional.
face the best Shinsuke Nakamura possible.
I absolutely the week before last, when Shinsuke came up to him and AJ was like, yeah, I know you're gonna beat me at WrestleMania, and then Shinsuke's like, hey, you need to be more confident.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
great.
oh man, classic.
I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping we really get. We finally get Shinsuke Nakamura. It seems like he's been sort of maybe
Shy
instructed
almost.
to kind of. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's shy or maybe they
Guarded.
told him to kind of hang back. You know, it's not your time. WrestleMania, you're gonna billow up.
Blow the fucking
And
roof
you
off the
know,
building.
show more personality leading up to WrestleMania. It's gonna,
Yeah.
build it up maybe. But
See, it's weird. It's like we all knew that this match was gonna happen like all year, just like with Roman and Brock, but like everyone's excited for this and everyone's so pissed about the Brock and Roman match.
everybody
Still haven't
actually
gotten
wants
used
it.
to it, even though we've known about it for over.
Yes. We're still like, no, fuck you. But this is okay. We're totally fine with this.
It's like when your mom won't take you to the park, but does stop by McDonald's on the way home.
Yes.
Well, then-
So, I'm still mad, but thank you.
To
Right.
his credit, though, if Roman and Brock ends up being a decent match, I feel like that's on Roman because you know that Brock's just wants to show up and suplex and
Get
F5
that
and go
check.
home. Yeah,
Go back to his farm.
like
His
yeah,
kids.
exactly. And fuck Sable.
Gotcha. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything because he's so scary. I
mean,
won't
I've
do
heard-
anything.
I've heard worse plans.
Yeah,
honest.
well, I mean, all's well that ends well.
So yeah, we haven't even talked about the disgusting pair of elephants in the room, Roman and Brock. Like,
Yeah. I mean, this past couple weeks has actually been pretty alright. I hate to admit that they're
I don't
getting me a little hyped.
I feel like they've made Brock look a little weak.
I
Like,
mean,
well, I guess that's what they're doing, but
Yeah,
I mean,
since
I
he
would
might
feel
leave,
like
they're
they'd
all
do it
like,
the other way.
screw you.
considering that the people don't like Roman, I mean, both Raws the past 2 weeks have opened with him getting the absolute shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, see, I can't complain there, you know?
So can't be mad at that.
Well, I mean, he was made to look good
Best
with
Ross.
with the handcuff thing. You know, he beat up all those police officers, which
It should have been a felony. He should be
Yeah,
in
that's
jail
what my
right
wife
now.
was saying. She's like,
Yes.
aren't those U.S.
Well,
Marshals?
You're the baby face. Why are you attacking
I got a lot
cops?
of Blue Lives Matter pushback on Twitter.
Stone
But-
Cold could do it because he was cool. Like you should be arrested.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't chair shots to the head, but I think getting hit with handcuffs will hurt like crazy just because you can't move your body. You know, you have
Oh,
a real
yeah.
limited range of movement. You can't move to react as well.
yeah, and these weren't regular chair shots. These were Brock Lesnar chair shots, and Brock Lesnar is historically not compassionate
He
when
lays
it
it
comes
in,
to
that's for sure.
working shots.
But he also wants you to lay it into him.
On Monday, that first
yeah.
clothesline to Roman was a beast.
Everything.
Right.
Took his
I mean,
head off.
yeah, he wants you to hit him hard. It's like, I mean, like, have you ever petted a big dog? You gotta hit him hard for him to even feel it.
It's true. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
big
I use the word
dog.
big dog.
It's the big
That hit
dog.
Roman Reigns' ears.
Everybody drink.
I can't get on board with any of his little sayings. Like,
Dude,
believe that. But
Cole has killed the big dog thing. He's like, the big dog!
The big dog. I like how Roman showed up in his street clothes, which look it's just like his
It's
ring gear. It's
exactly
just a
the
shirt that
same.
looks like his ring gear.
Yeah, the pants, the black, still had like combat pants on. He was just wearing regular boots.
What a mook buying tickets.
his hair's wet. Fuck that guy.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was still wet. Like he
Yeah,
went to the bathroom at the arena first and was like,
That's
"Wet my hair up."
Yeah.
That's one of the questions my girlfriend had for me when I introduced her to wrestling. I was like, why is everybody wet? It's like, I don't know.
It's hot out there. They gotta keep themselves cool.
Except
I
for
mean,
AJ.
Nah, I mean, like, Scott Hall came to the ring. He's pretty
Drenched.
Well, he was
Seth
was
Rollins.
drenched in whiskey. I don't know. Oh, that's in poor taste.
That's Seth Rollins pours 2 bottles of water on himself.
Does he really?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to show him.
Sounds wasteful.
I had to show her Triple H. He's like, well, there he is. He's doing it right there in front of everybody. He's got the bottle of water right there.
He's
And then
hydrating himself
he
before
spritzes
matches.
it, on the audience. Like,
Everybody
that-
except AJ.
oh yeah, AJ, the beautiful long,
Oh my god.
flowing
His
Tresemme ooh la la hair.
his coif is a thing of beauty.
Oh man, did you guys ever read the list of Jericho?
Yes.
On
yes.
it is AJ Styles and
And his
AJ
hair.
Styles' stupid soccer mom haircut.
Soccer- yeah.
Yes. He he just keeps cutting it to that awkward stage that people hate when they're growing their hair long. He just like keeps it at that.
Yeah, it's starting to do that little flip up at the shoulders.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if he's not adorable, but that's not conducive to a wrestler. It can't be. You get on the turnbuckle, and he's always got to flip his hair back.
Right. He like refuses to clip it or anything.
It's
like
just
man
a
bunny.
shade under like can I speak to your manager, lady?
Oh man, now I'm picturing an upset AJ Styles at the customer service desk.
He's from Gainesville. That's like right up the road from me.
Oh man, that's it. That's the accent. Florida. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah,
He sounds North Carolina.
It's freaking AJ Styles, man. It's throwing the freaking turnbuckle, hit you with the freaking Styles Clash.
Is that what Florida sounds
Georgia.
like?
No, that's
Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh, Gainesville. I was thinking. Okay.
Jacksonville.
Gainesville, Georgia. No, there's a Gainesville, Florida too.
Yeah,
there's Gainesville all
Oh,
over.
is there? Okay.
Yeah. There's Gainesville all over the place. Gainesville,
Okay.
Georgia. My bad.
Oh, but that's
Yeah.
what Georgia sounds like. Wait,
Yeah.
that's even weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Frickin'. They say frickin'. I thought
Yeah,
Utah said
frickin'.
that because they couldn't say fucking.
He's like, I'll grab you and I'll say, "Come here, you," and I'll throw you into I'll get you in the freaking Styles Clash.
Get you in the freaking Styles Clash.
I never
I
would have
know
associated that with Georgia.
It's like a sweet Southern. I know some people that sound pretty similar to him. There's quite a few. I mean, there's a bunch of different accents.
Man, no, we just got on or off in Arkansas. You know, sometimes you just find somebody that sounds like they could be from Nebraska or, I don't even know a good example. Montana, sure. They could be from anywhere, and then you just find some old dirty ditch dandelions, and they just, oh God, it gets deep real quick.
I had a guy I met from Australia on Facebook who called me on Facebook Messenger, and he was like, I feel like he was legitimately disappointed that I didn't sound like fucking Yosemite Sam or something.
Hey, yo!
I was gonna be like, oh shit, dude, call me back, and I'll be like, oh what?
Are you trying to impress your Australian friends?
Yeah, I had an Australian dude who would call me at like 9 o'clock in the morning because it was like 11 o'clock at night, and he would be drunk as hell.
It's so weird.
What?
Yeah, he would call me up to sing to me.
How did that relationship even start?
The last podcast on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a dude named Alex Lovell. He posts all over the place.
Oh.
Sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, yeah, I left a bunch of those groups.
Yeah, he would call and like drunkenly sing to me at like 9:30 in the morning.
Weird. How was his singing though?
Not bad.
You were like, it was actually my morning drive to work. That was my tune.
Yeah, well, it's funny. Like he'd call me and then he was just like, Tyler, I'm gonna come live at your house. I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool, man. Like, I'm fucking drunk, man.
Mate.
Okay, I'm in the fucking future.
Oh, jeez.
In the future.
Good times. He's pretty cool.
Because they're like however many hours ahead.
Man, we gotta have this guy on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a fucking trip, dude. Like he and I still talk about like fucking Bloodborne and shit. I feel like we're going off the rails. My bad. Wrestling.
Right.
No, I was learning a lot about other cultures.
What'd you guys? What about Kane versus John Cena? How was that for you guys?
Jesus.
Did you forget it happened?
I wish I did. It was. I don't know. It was just very.
I was just like, meh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those times where you don't know how you're bored, but you are.
Kane just doesn't have the presence that he used to have, and it's really because they made him do all that stupid cheesy shit.
Corporate Kane. I mean, what the hell?
All that stuff. He's gone through too many iterations to be the scary Kane that he used to be.
I really enjoyed Corporate Kane. I'm not gonna lie though.
It wasn't bad, but that character has to be it. Like you can't put the mask back on.
Yeah, exactly. That. Like I thought he was gonna be done after that.
Yeah.
Like
if he would have gone out with that, that's fine. But I don't know. Coming back is whatever.
I mean, yeah. How are you gonna? I mean, you're running for mayor. Not the big red machine anymore.
The guy running against him, like, how is if the guy running against him isn't showing footage of that? I don't know what he's doing with his like smear campaign.
We cannot elect a man that sets an announcer on fire in the backstage area.
He is from hell.
Tombstone pile driver. Yeah, I don't know how that's not like really conflicting with trying to have a public image.
He says he's a man of the people, for the people, but he is self-proclaimed from the pits of hell. This man does not care about you.
He murdered his parents.
I became like a bad Dr. Phil.
Hey, hometown boy, Dr. Phil.
Phil
Home state
Cornett.
boy, I should say.
He's from your hometown?
No, home state. He's just from Oklahoma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. That's a broad category, home state. So, but I mean, do you guys think that I'm gonna reel us back in. Do you guys think that the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match will be short or long?
It'll be long, just to give Brock Lesnar his little send off.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is going to have to earn it. He's going to take he's going to take an F5 or 2 because they're finally going to lift that little protection on the F5. I don't think anybody's kicked out of that, like, at least a year, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I can't remember the last time. But I know that he probably will save that F5 for very late in the match. And you're going to think that's the finish because he's been reversing it all the time. You know, he flops out of it into a, who the hell knows. But finally going to hit that F5, and that's going to be our first false finish. And then it's going to be like 5 or 6 false finishes until Roman Reigns finally, does some obscene combinations of Superman punches and spears.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. It's going to take double digits of Superman punches.
Man, yeah, I feel like they're really wasting finishers these days. Like, they're not saving them up, not using them. Like,
well, that's why I like somebody like AJ, because he has something like the Styles Clash that he only busts out when like shit's real serious.
Yeah, or I mean the Calf Crusher. I love that he's got a signature submission that just kind of Benoit's out of nowhere. Like Benoit could, you would have him in like fireman's carry, and before you know it, you're in the
crossface. Yep. And AJ rolls into it so smooth. Yeah. So he's got a signature submission, and he's got the phenomenal forearm, and he's got the phenomenal 450 splash if he wants to do that, and he's got the Styles Clash.
Man, that 450 is freaking cool.
And he does fucking Ushigoroshis.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and. Well, no, he hasn't. He hasn't been one of the super kick club. Everybody does a super kick now, and
I like it, but it's overused, and people don't sell it at all much.
No, I mean the Usos hand them out like candy, like mid match. They hit you with a super kick out of nowhere. You'll kick out. You're fine.
Young Bucks, I think, might have started that.
Oh, really? See, I haven't.
Their super kick party.
The Bucks of Youth.
Man. So yeah, Roman takes the belt.
And that'll be the closer.
Will that be?
Or do you think Undertaker and Cena will be the closer?
No way. Cena, and that'll be like the middle. That'll be like the middle main event, because they have like the opener and then a couple matches, then a big match, couple matches, big match.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cena comes out and whenever they do the Cena thing, if he comes out and is like, oh, well, I guess the Undertaker's not man enough to meet me, and then Undertaker finally comes out. Because at this point, it doesn't make sense to do anything but have him come out at WrestleMania.
Right. Make everyone think it's not going to happen.
I hope he stands him up.
Right. He actually doesn't show up. Oh, my God.
It cuts to him watching Total Divas.
Yes, like we said like last week, where it shows Mark Calloway and the fans with his wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Hall of Famer. Is he a Hall of Famer yet?
No, not yet. You gotta like have to retire.
Yeah, future Hall of Famer Mark Calloway. Very first time he's ever broke like that.
Yeah, well,
That'll be
and that's the thing that like once he finally retires, it'll be pretty cool to hear him, go on Stone Cold's podcast and actually be Mark
Right,
Calaway.
break
You think he will?
character for once. I,
I
hope
do.
so.
Once he,
Jeez.
once he legitimately retires, not just like putting the gloves down, but like legitimately retires, he'll be in the Hall of Fame the next year.
I don't know, man. I don't think he'll do it. I think he'll ride it to the grave.
Take it to the
I
grave.
think he likes not having to do interviews and stuff.
Oh yeah, well that too.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if you're
the
the
Marshawn
Undertaker,
Lynch
how much,
angle.
how much
Right.
more do you need? Like, I don't know. He's not going to be looking for any more fans.
I don't know if he would be like he's gonna hit the circuit or anything, but I could definitely see him like maybe doing a
I'd love a tell-all Taker book or something.
like a Stone Cold.
backstage
I could see him doing
stories.
Stone Cold and talking to Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Why
Or
not a
maybe,
Taker
like,
book?
JR.
Or maybe Jericho.
Yeah. Oh man, Jericho's fucking awesome.
I do love me some Talk is Jericho. But wait, the match that I feel like I'm looking forward to the most, Daniel Bryan notwithstanding, the newly constructed Fatal 4-Way.
Oh,
My boy.
Rusev Day.
Rusev
my-
Pudia. Rusev Machka.
Oh, is that what he said? Damn, I need to remember that. Whispered every night.
Yeah, I was gonna say whispered every night before you go to bed. Your girlfriend would be like, what the fuck are you saying?
I cheated. I was reading it off the tattoo on my arm.
Wait, you have a tattoo of it?
No.
I was like, what? That is commitment.
It's pretty great that was believable.
Yeah. It's on my butt though, so it's written backwards so I can read it in the mirror.
That's right.
So is that? I mean, that's going to be my pick for that match.
That definitely like that took on a lot of interest for sure. Like putting him in there because I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him win.
Think the Miz will hold on to his title?
I hope so, man. I
too.
love me some Miz.
Me too. As much as I love Seth Rollins, but
Yeah, I like Seth Rollins, I like Finn Balor, but freaking the Miz is just the greatest heel I think I've seen since I started watching again.
But I know that the end of next month they're doing that greatest Royal Rumble, whatever, and they're having a 4-way intercontinental ladder match between the Miz, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and fucking Samoa Joe.
I've missed you, Joe.
I know. I like as soon as I heard about that, I was like, "Oh wait, what? Nothing else is happening before that?" You say?
Oh man, yeah. All the love that I have for Rusev is nothing like Skylar's love for Joe.
Yeah. Both hands up in the air, Skylar.
It goes as deep as those horns and his entrance music.
And like you were saying, Skylar, I don't think they'll bring him back before WrestleMania because then if they do, it's just kind of like, well, why is he not going to be in WrestleMania?
Right.
Oh, and I mean, you've already got enough at WrestleMania. Like
He'll be the surprise.
Save that for Monday.
Yeah. I wouldn't as much as I want to see him, it's like, he'd be doing a disservice to add more.
See, I saw a thing that he was gonna feud with Roman, like he's gonna be Roman's first feud when he gets the title, which I'm cool with, but I know Joe's gonna lose, so it's like,
Still though, I mean, yeah, good for him. I'm ready to see him back.
Me too.
It's
been too long.
You made me like him way more than I did, and then like he immediately got hurt.
Yeah, I know it's sad. Like this WWE run, it's like I don't know. He's 38, so he's getting older, but it's almost like his body's like.
And
you finally made it. Breakdown.
Yeah. He's not like a normal 38. He's like I was doing fucking planches in TNA 10 years ago.
I was jumping over the barricade down a flight of stairs onto the stairs to kick Sting.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing how well a guy his size gets around.
Yeah, he used to be in like the X division, and they were like flying around the ring back in the day.
Like
he was like flying around like AJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he could just upend out of nowhere, and you've been kicked in the back of the head by that huge man.
I mean, anybody that size.
That's why I love that dude.
Yeah,
he was so brutal.
Anybody that size that'll go over the top rope is crazy.
It's just like a guy legit. Like I would not even make eye contact with in public because I feel like he'd punch me in the mouth.
I would totally go for a high five.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah.
And
he'd be, like, he'd be the guy that smacked you in the nuts. He'd be like,
I feel like he would give you a high five, but he would slap your hand so hard your hand would turn into like red mist.
Oh, I mean, if I knew it was Samoa Joe, yeah, I just meant like if he wasn't Samoa Joe and I saw him in public as like just a regular person, I'd be like, oh god, that guy's fucking scary.
Yeah, no doubt. He's got a big like pumpkin shaped head.
I actually went to a school with a guy who looks like almost exactly like him. He even has a little fucking chin strap beard and everything.
I went to a high school with a guy that looked just like Samoa Joe. Like people used to call him Samoa Joe.
Really? I always wanted to, but he was kind of a douche. I didn't want to get beat up.
I went to high school with a guy that had a pumpkin for a head.
Literally a pumpkin?
Yeah, we called him
A pumpkin?
We called him Pumpkin Joe.
Pumpkin Joe.
But I mean, I definitely I think that it'd be good to see him come back. I mean, it's been way too long. You forget how long it's been when those guys go away.
Yeah, you miss them. I've missed every week.
Like I'd heard that they might bring Big Cass back as Braun Strowman's tag team partner.
You mean it? Said no one.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
gas.
You know who I heard is
Gas.
a WrestleMania surprise entry, Mike, but they want to keep it really hush hush. Jason Jordan.
Oh
yeah, I mean they're I hope they cut a little off of Daniel Bryan's match. Give us a little bit of Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle.
Give us that JJ.
Yeah.
They had the Botchamania where they were showing where Kurt Angle was saying how many kids he had.
Oh yeah.
It's like you have 5, right? And they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they show Jason
Aww.
Jordan.
Aww.
Oh man, I love anything that gets Kurt Angle on the mic.
He's so terrible now. I don't get it.
It's like you got Microsoft Sam to cut a promo.
WrestleMania 21, 31.
It's 34, dude.
Like, you had like 6 fucking lines, Kurt.
Oh man, I want him to come out every week just because I love the sheer joy and happiness that he has on his face when everybody's chanting you suck.
Right? It's
He just
so
pumps
weird.
his arms like with that big beaming smile and blue eyes.
I do suck.
And the big pack of hot dogs on the back of his head.
Oh my
God. He looks so shiny now. He looks like cellophane. He's been laminated.
He's drawn like a Ren and Stimpy character now.
It's weird because even like when he's doing the points, he can't even like lift his arms all the way. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, how many awkward stammers and stalls are we ready to see in that Ronda Rousey Kurt Angle match?
Oh my god.
And not to pick on the ladies, but you see it a lot more. I feel like in matches with who's the weird Carmella. It seems miscommunicates a lot. And there's just those odd rebound off an Irish whip, and they're both not really sure. Oh shit! And there's just those little odd little stammers. I'm seeing a lot of those coming up with. You've got Stephanie McMahon and Ronda Rousey.
Not a wrestler.
Yes,
wrestling legend Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah. wrestling icon.
And I mean, Triple H is absolutely a legend, but I mean, he's not in the ring all the time.
And Ronda Rousey, who until the match starts isn't technically a wrestler,
right?
I can't believe that the first match we're really gonna see is, I mean, well, who is the yeah, I mean that's really the most physical we're gonna see her is in WrestleMania, unless something happens.
Storyline match, as opposed to like an actual I don't know. And they need to be building Ronda instead of like building some storyline.
Man, I feel like the Kurt Angle tie was very, very rushed, like out of nowhere. She's bonded with Kurt Angle. Like when did that happen?
Well, maybe they felt like
they went to the Olympics. We've got that.
I feel like it was definitely Rock is filming another movie right now, so
exactly.
because
they don't want to. Yeah, he wants to be insured.
He doesn't want to get hurt again because he got hurt with the John Cena match.
Yeah.
Pushed one of his movies back a little. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay, like, he wanted insurance or something like that. Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Wow, I did not know that. But I mean, The Rock is, I think,
I mean, he's making Jumanji money.
Highest paid actor.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, there's no the only reason he'd come back is literally just because he loves it.
Can you imagine just being The Rock and literally everyone on the planet loves you?
Right? I don't want you to be president, The Rock. Don't do that. We're one step closer to idiocracy if that happens.
You know what? I would welcome it. I would love it.
There's a great he hosted SNL. You should look up on YouTube. There's a great skit where he's a evil scientist that built a child molesting robot.
What?
It's definitely worth checking out when you have a chance.
That sounds like something I would watch, definitely.
But yeah, like, I mean, I feel like it's going to be like Triple H, like, having to, shoulder the burden in this whole match.
Yeah. Well, we all know that there's going to be some impressive spot with Ronda and Triple H. It's got to be, because I mean, how amazed will we be that Ronda Rousey, hip tosses Stephanie McMahon a few times? Like,
and I just feel like in the character of Ronda, like, if Ronda doesn't go in and just demolish Stephanie, then, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, do not make Stephanie look strong at all.
Yeah, well, of course they're going to.
Like, what's Stephanie gonna, like, slap her?
That's all her she should do. Is just slap her.
I am the women's battle royal.
I don't get why make her a face at all. Like,
I feel like it's probably her insistence.
A babyface. Even in UFC, she was a wrestling character in UFC, more so than she has been so far. But she was not a lovable creature at all.
And that's the thing. She has a good resting bitch face. Like, she's good at being mean, and she clearly she's not good at being nice.
She's not good at being cool.
Yeah,
nice. Like, she doesn't have that built-in charisma that just, like, ring presence. Like, she kind of, I keep getting the feeling of like a kid, given an opportunity.
It's being overwhelmed, I think.
Yeah,
like,
which is understandable.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, she goes in and everybody's chanting her name, and she's gone. Like, she doesn't know where she's at in the thing. Like, I mean, like, I want the best for her, and I just don't. I don't know, man. Like, it's too much too soon. Should be next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, it should have been a slow build, I feel like. Something. Just because the only fans she'll have are the casuals. Like, I mean, after the way she's been handled and those interviews, it just seems like,
yeah, it's been too much bad. Like, she needs to, I mean, it sucks. Like, I don't know where she goes. Where does she go after this? She just starts having regular matches?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
she's only a pay-per-view attraction.
Right. You start with a match like this. It's such a gimmick. It's such a gimmick match. And then, you're just going to kind of clock in on Monday. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's her versus fucking, who was that chick on SmackDown?
Oh my God, that poor girl.
That local chick.
Wait, who faced the local chick?
It was the chick that Asuka beat up.
Oh, Jamie Frost.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, little punk rocker chick.
Oh, Jamie Frost.
And there's something that I noticed with Jamie Frost, and did you notice they didn't even give her a backstage promo? They did it right out. They did it right out ringside. Just like, go in there.
As she was slipping into the volcano.
It seems like, why can't we have a character, and we see it in pretty much all these wrestlers, that's just like, I'm the best, I'm the goddess, or something, I'm the queen, I'm the goddess. With the women, at least, who is it? Charlotte is going as the queen. We have Alexa Bliss is the goddess.
Asuka's the empress of tomorrow.
She's the empress, and it's just
Dana Brooke is tits worldwide.
And yeah, and then we have Jamie Frost out there, in reference to the Empress of Tomorrow, saying that she's the best. I'm
Yeah.
the best. You're all mistaken.
I'm
in
the
your
best
various
women's
titles.
wrestler.
I'm the best
Yeah.
one.
She is ready for Asuka.
Contrary, despite what you've heard.
Yeah. She's
I'm
like, I'm the Duchess of yesterday.
Duchess of days to come.
I mean, I feel like though getting that little interview is more than most jobbers get. I mean, they obviously, felt confident enough to put her on the mic, so that's good for her. I mean, they need more women. I mean, really.
They absolutely do.
Like if they're trying to do a tag division, like I just don't feel like they have enough women for that.
No, not any that I would really want to see in a tag. I mean, well, it's just not enough in general.
Well, yeah, they don't have like you need to start a tag division before you start a fucking belt.
That's true.
Like, I mean, this dude on Facebook was like, "Well, there's 12 women on the roster, and that's plenty." And I was like, "Wait a minute. Well, one of them's the champ, and some of them have to be going after that championship, and then that just leaves like a handful of them to be thrown together into tag. It just doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
It feels like it's just a push to get women's versions of stuff.
Well, this whole year kind of has been.
Like, bring up the Iconic Duo, let them fucking cut a promo that, like, they're the best tag team, start up the division. They don't need to have a belt yet. They could have a division go for a while and then, have the belt at a pay-per-view.
But we don't need that. We have 6 months. We have twin stables for the women. We have the same stable on 2 different shows.
Yeah, the Riot Squad.
I like the Riot Squad better, though.
You got to say both T's. Riot.
But I do love Mandy or Liv. What? Mandy Rose? Is that the one on Raw?
You can't do it. You don't have it. You don't know which one's which.
Liv? No, I do because Liv is the one that has the suspenders and the pigtails.
Yeah. Oh, Liv is the one that's the cross between Alexa.
I love Liv too, though. So maybe it's just like blonde hair. I don't know.
Liv's the one that's the cross between Alexa and Carmella.
Yeah, but
Mandy.
Okay. I can't argue with
Trish
that.
Stratus and
yes.
Oh, I don't know who else.
Trish Stratus and Goldust.
Yeah.
Gotta give her the Goldust.
Yeah.
Man, are there any other big matches for WrestleMania that were?
Oh, there's probably like 9.
The tag team titles. Oh wait, we talked about the Bludgeon Bros a little. And then what's going on Raw? Oh yeah, Braun with the no partner.
Yeah. Yet. Well, yeah, that's like, we're gonna try and make our picks for who we think's the partner's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that'll probably happen this Monday.
Yeah.
I'm going
with Big Cass.
Big Cass.
I don't know.
I want it to be Elias also.
I hope that it's Elias. Like,
I could see it being Elias.
I love me some Elias.
He's got a
great. They both like hate each other. It'll kind of be like the Bar at first.
In a perfect world, it would be Neville.
Oh God, yes.
Neville and Braun. That would be a cool.
And he could do the fucking red arrow off Braun's shoulders.
Oh.
Oh man, that'd be beautiful.
I mean, they've been working a little big team in the mixed match with him and Alexa. He could just sub in. I mean, I think Neville's about the same size. It's a little wider because of his ears.
Did you ever see the picture of the costume that Vince originally wanted to put him into?
Yes, I did, and it was way too much mesh.
Yeah, and that mask.
Let's see. I've got to check that out.
So
it's like look up Neville Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, I'm not English enough. I don't know how to spell Neville. No, I'm just gonna go simple. No. Oh my God.
No, I gotta look at it again. It's been so long.
Holy Jesus!
It's
wow,
like
he kind of almost looks cool in this picture, but I know
it's like something out of a porno with a really good plot.
I'm not getting anything that popped up on mine.
Something's popping up.
Great, man. I was just about to say Neville's freaking almost Finn Balor level of.
He's
ripped,
cut,
right?
Man. He's a cut little dude. I miss that dude because he's a badass.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't.
Right when I'm starting to really
ears
enjoy
like
him.
that. Not at all.
I mean, now that
Enzo's
Enzo's gone, it's like, okay, let's get him back in.
Yeah, that guy's a little scary.
Yeah, it's bad. It's. I mean, whatever though. He could, as long as he comes back, I don't care what he's wearing.
He could be wearing nothing.
See, I think Braun and Elias versus the Bar would be pretty cool. I think they need to do something with those. I mean, you guys think they'll win?
I think
so.
that they're
The
gonna,
Bars ran
yeah,
their
the
course.
Bar's
I
gonna
feel
drop
like.
their title because they always win.
Yeah, I think they've had the belt enough.
Yeah, on SmackDown, I'd like to see New Day win it again. Actually, unless the Bludgeon
No.
Brother, I don't know.
I see how, as much as I don't know. I got so tired of the New Day when they were champions for like 578 years. But then the Usos have been champions forever. But I haven't been tired of that yet.
I'm pretty tired of the Usos with their super kick white shoes.
Those are some nice kicks, though.
They tend to cut the exact same promo. Like, it's a decent promo, but they tend to cut the same one over and over again.
That one they had facing off New Day in the middle of the ring where Big E went Super Saiyan. That was pretty cool.
Little rap battle was great too.
5 years.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, the rap battle was good too.
The little nod to Xavier's naughtiness.
I'm as much as WrestleMania is gonna be good, I'm way more hyped for NXT Takeover.
What are some of the matches that are going on? You're like, I watched the takeovers, but that's it.
Aleister Black and Andrade Cien Almas for the title.
Yes,
that's gonna be really good. Johnny Gargano versus
Tommy whatever.
Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa. That should be interesting.
That should be good too.
I think they're gonna finish up the Tag Team Classic, and that might be a War Machine debut.
Nice. Are they gonna be in the Tag Team Classic?
They haven't been in the Classic yet. They already announced all the teams, but they might show up. I'm thinking they're gonna show up and challenge. I think like AOP might win, and then they're gonna show up and like challenge them or something.
Ooh, AOP winning. Didn't they win the first one?
I think so.
No way they do it again with them.
Yeah,
maybe,
I'm not sure. They might go Undisputed Era.
Yeah, sucks that Adam Cole's kind of got to be in a tag team right now.
I like Sanity. I mean, Sanity is just
me too. Like, is Eric back?
Yes, Eric. The team in the Tag Team Classic has been Eric and Alexander Wolf. Whatever.
I like Killian better.
I much prefer Killian. Yeah, Killian and Alistair had some really good matches.
Really? Ooh, I got to go back and watch this.
I'd like to see, not just a couple weeks ago, I'd like to see Killian as champ at some point. He's a badass.
Yeah, that dude, yeah. For being a big dude, he's another badass big dude.
I'd like to see him and Samoa Joe in a tag team.
Yes. Yes. But no, I need Joe to win a singles title.
And the cool thing about Takeover is just that like they get that you put on like 4 really good matches and that's it.
Yeah.
Like they know how to get in and get it done and get out.
Like honestly, the Shelton Benjamin Shinsuke match on SmackDown, I was like, man, I wish they would have just like let them go at it for like 20 minutes. That was a good match.
Yeah, that was a good match. Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes I'm like, come on, give us more. That's the one good thing about Raw is sometimes you'll get some good matches because of how long it is. They'll let them go at it for like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh man, that gauntlet match.
Ooh yeah.
Oh man,
how great was that?
Anyone wasn't a Seth Rollins fan, they became one.
Yeah.
That was that. Yeah, that whole thing was really good. They should do more of those.
When he just basically deadlifted John Cena. Like, my god.
I like that slam pickup into the Falcon Arrow combination that he does.
Yeah. He just, I don't know. The curb stomp was like cool and I was mad when they took it away, and now that it's back I'm like, it just looks so fucking lame.
People sell, like the Miz sells the hell out of it. Some people sell it really good.
Yeah, true. I guess it's, I don't know, yeah. See, when they go like head first, I hate to say go head first, but when they do go head first, and everyone's like kick up in the air, it looks a lot better.
Try this at home. Kids, try this.
And they don't even call it the curb stomp anymore, sadly. I guess they don't want people Googling curb stomp.
Oh yeah, it pulls up Edward Norton standing out in
Pull up
black and
American
white.
History X.
Same
Yeah,
with
that's
Roman Reigns. Fucking. It used to be the drive-by. Now it's just I don't even know what they call this little super kick onto the apron thing or.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
super
talking about.
Drop
Yeah,
kick.
yeah. Hey kids, Google drive-by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
go on
kids,
See the
liveleak.com.
saddest
Type in
parts
drive.
on Boys Unlimited.
Hey kids, Google Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, don't Google your heroes, kids.
No doubt. Don't watch. Don't Google like your hero and gets like shoots on or whatever.
Yeah. I was extremely sad to find out Ollie Anderson was a racist. Should have known. Though.
It's it's 50-50 at that time frame. Like of a dude that age.
Exactly. You know.
I don't know. I feel like 50-50 is a little generous.
Yeah, right.
I was trying to be nice. Say, he's not from the South, or I would have gone a little higher with it.
I don't know.
Sure, he was from like Minnesota.
Yeah, that was the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
Minnesota's supposed to be nice.
Well, because they're almost Canadians, and Canadians are really nice.
Yeah, they're kind of diet Canadians.
Don't you know?
Yeah, that's another good accent. I work with a dude from like Wisconsin. Don't you know?
Don't you know? Yeah, I
always
watch a
think
family
about-
from Minnesota and shit.
Brock Lesnar talks a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar talks?
Yeah, when he does, he's like, "I'll beat your ass, don't you know?"
Yeah.
Brock is here for a match.
He's like,
"Don't interrupt me,
baby."
Yeah, he just talks like Sloth from the Goonies.
As much as I dislike Brock now, I do love whenever he had that promo with Heath Slater, and he's like, "You got kids, man? Yeah, I get it. I don't give a damn about your kids." Yes.
Was that like when Heath was like somewhat relevant, or was that recently?
No, it was recently.
Okay, I thought I couldn't tell from the footage.
Right? Yeah. No, it was recently.
No, it wasn't like a 3-man band kind of thing.
No, it was like when he came. It was he got big again with the whole Rhino Heath Slater thing, and it was when they moved him over to Raw. It was a little bit after that.
Fucking Rhino is awesome.
Yeah, it's so weird to me.
Still around.
He's
so wide now.
Yeah, he's so meatball.
wide.
He's cylindrical. Yeah, he is like just an angry cylinder. Rhino.
I think of like
picture of him right now.
There was a great like a kind of Botchamania chop cut thing where it was when he was eating the crackers and he offered one of them to Maurice and she slapped him up in his face.
That was oh my god, that's
one of my favorite moments. Cut to him like power bombing. Cut to him like power bombing a bunch of chicks.
That whole storyline of Heath trying to get a job on SmackDown is like, I don't know why, but I just loved it so much and I never wanted it to end.
You mean the Miz?
No, whenever Heath Slater was trying to get a job on SmackDown.
Oh, trying to get a job. Yeah.
Because no one drafted him or anything.
He had. I mean, he's gotten like some pretty funny. His whole thing in the Royal Rumble was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't understand why they just kind of killed off the whole time.
I've fallen in a hole of looking at Rhino faces. They're so varied. He's got such a range.
There's a great he went through a whole thing in ECW where he was power bombing chicks through tables.
just girls.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm here to power bomb your wife through a table.
Look, yeah, Bubba Ray style.
Or Bully Ray.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get sued. Mark LaMonaco.
Is that Bubba's real name?
Yeah. He does a radio show on Sirius called Busted Open.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's cool.
He is a mook.
A mook.
He's a straight up like he is he's good old New York.
Oh, that kind of mook. I was thinking
of
just an insult mook. I was like, what did Bubba Ray ever do to you? Screw you, man.
Oh no, I love Bubba Ray. No, he's just like a kind of the Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Huh? You go off the rafters, you go through a table. What are you gonna do? That's another day at work. Work out loud.
Devon, get the tables.
Uh,
Oh man, so I guess well, geez.
Yeah.
We've been rambling for about an hour or so. I guess we ought to
Yep.
put a
I
damn
know I've been
button
feeding
on
a
this
cigarette.
shoot show.
It feels it feels right, boys.
It does feel
feels
right.
right.
I hope this aside from the clunkiness, which can maybe possibly be blamed on substances, the same thing that just made me just stall out just there. My brain just went blank. But hey, that's what you get with the shoot show. When you
That's
sign
right.
up for the shoot show, you get a shoot.
That's
show.
right.
A
That's
shit
right.
show.
You step right in a pile of shoot show.
Yo, man, I couldn't even get through that. We gotta find a happy balance for our substances, boys. We'll work on that.
Cards.
We'll work on get some note cards. Learn when to say no. And yeah, maybe a little outline. We've got places to progress. That's
Yeah. The sky's the limit.
But yeah, looking forward. We got next week. It's we're gonna be setting the scene for WrestleMania, for crying out loud. The grandest stage of them all, the sign that we all want to point at. It's gonna be a big time.
Yes, I think next week we will we'll have the matches and we'll go through and we can give our official picks for each match.
Yeah. By then they'll finally have all the matches locked in place. Hopefully, for the love of God, we'll know if the Undertaker's going to be there.
I was just gonna say we'll pick that even if we don't know if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm picking Undertaker to win in that match that hasn't happened yet.
I'm picturing. I just hope
match hasn't even been announced.
He does a run out on every single match. Like by the end of the night, it gets old. You know, like Daniel Bryan's trying to have his match and boom, and you're like, oh my God.
Undertaker, it does it for everyone but John Cena.
This is the 6th
one. Yeah. He comes out and interferes with every match and then just totally ignores Cena.
We'd get woken John Cena after that.
Oh man, just leave in shame.
An American Badass Taker.
Oh god, that's the only reason I'm semi excited for it is that.
Well, I think that's a pretty good possibility given that Kid Rock is going in the Hall of Fame. And
because Coach this week was like, "What Undertaker will we get?" I was like, "Oh, okay, so he'll definitely be a biker taker."
Okay, well, I'm with it.
I think so. We'll find out though.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, man, stay tuned.
All those and more.
Well, hopefully.
All that and less. That's how we should end it. All that and less.
But yeah, we'll find out next week. We'll be back with another steaming, heaping pile of the shoot show.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have Sean with us.
Yeah, hopefully we're always adding voices. We're the equal opportunity shoot show.
Yeah, we love you, Sean.
Show, folks. All right, we'll see you then.
All right, boys. Talk to you later.
Later, dudes.